And the state police officer who shot at a mother and her kids in Taos won't get his job back. Good afternoon. Elias Montoya, who was fired after shooting at a van full of kids last fall, has reached a deal with the state. It's a result of an appeal Montoya filed trying to get his job back, but that will not be happening. News 13's Kayla Ayers is in the Newsplex with details.
Kim, aside from confirming Montoya will not be returning to work, both sides can't say anything about the agreement because of a state statute. Meanwhile, people in Taos who were very vocal after the shooting are speaking out. They were the gunshots fired in Taos that were heard around the world. A traffic stop that spiraled out of control, prompting state police officer Elias Montoya to shoot 3 times at the tires of a van with 5 kids inside. The incident sparked calls by some for more accountability by law enforcement. Montoya, a 12-year state police veteran, was fired in December after an internal investigation. Many in Taos rallied behind the officer. Montoya appealed the firing. This was what his attorney had to say then.
We believe it was a wrongful termination.
Now his attorney will only confirm her client and the Department of Public Safety, which oversees state police, have reached an agreement. A state spokesperson issued this statement today. Elias Montoya has not come back to the New Mexico Department of Public Safety, and there are no plans for him to do so. Some of Montoya's original supporters tell News 13 today over the phone they still stand behind Montoya and believe he should never have been fired. A Facebook page supporting him now has more than 6,000 likes. Patrick Trujillo was one of the protesters who called for change in DPS and for more accountability by law enforcement. Trujillo says he's still deeply concerned.
It's the belief of a lot of people, and even Officer Montoya himself, that shooting at the tires of a fleeing felony suspect is protocol or procedure, and it absolutely isn't in any way or form. So we wanted to raise awareness about that and hope to see changes. We wanted to work with law enforcement.
The other officer in the video seen bashing out the window of the van was not fired. The state says it can't talk about the settlement with Montoya for at least 6 months. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Kayla. Now, the driver of the van, Oriana Farrell of Tennessee, is facing charges of aggravated fleeing, child abuse, and possession of narcotic paraphernalia. She was in court in Taos just last week trying to get the charges dropped. The judge refused. Her case is scheduled for trial in October. A storm